am having, Mac.
Super Sonic is no longer Sonic's highest form, and it may continue to be that way going forward.
Super Sonic is no longer Sonic's highest form, and it may continue to be that way going forward.
I'm sorry, I misled you all. In making this video initially, I had truly believed that Sonic was going to get a new form in Sonic Frontiers after seeing the cyberspace corruption on Sonic in the initial story trailer and seeing Super Sonic showcased in the very first boss battle of the game and showcased in general, I believe. It just seemed like, it was time. Sonic was finally going to don a new appearance with new abilities, but no, that didn't happen. But you know what? It didn't need to. I think what they did with Super Sonic in Sonic Frontiers was actually flawless. I believe that Super Sonic, due to his absence for many years, it seems like it's finally gotten its chance to shine once again. This game alone makes up for years of Sonic games where Super Sonic just wasn't present, and even if he was he really even there? You see, when it comes to Sonic Frontiers, Super Sonic was not only in the game, but he was essential. Literally beating a boss in this game, a Titan boss, would not have been possible without him. To make this even more clear to you, getting off of the very first island of the game would not have been possible. Not by the story, not by gameplay, you just can't do it. I'm talking a lot about things you can't do, but here's one thing you can. Hitting that like and subscribe button on the video and turning the post notifications bell on, that way you're notified on when I upload. You see, it's that very logic that not only makes Super Sonic so useful, but also made many, including myself, believe that there was going to be something beyond this form, because if it took this much to beat the first boss of the game, then who could imagine what would it take in order to take down the final boss of the game? I hope at the very least that helps you understand where I was coming from in believing that there was a form that was greater than Super Sonic and one that would be potentially unlocked at the end of the game. But even then, I don't even think that logic is fully justified, because there was one thing that I really do believe I missed, and that's the power of Super Sonic. You see, there's only one form that's known to be greater or stronger than the Super form, and that is Hypersonic. You see, the reason why Hypersonic is stronger than Supersonic is because the Master Emerald basically just charges the Chaos Emeralds and makes them even stronger, turning them into Super Emeralds. Then Supersonic uses them and becomes Hypersonic. You see, that is the big difference here. But here's the thing that really isn't that different between Hypersonic and Supersonic. Both of them have one glaring weakness, and that's their ring count. If they run out of rings, it's game over. Sonic is back to base form. But the thing that really makes them so similar is their invincibility. Supersonic, without the power of the Master Emerald and only using the Chaos Emeralds, the regular Chaos Emeralds, should still be invincible and super strong. And as the first song in the game suggests, he's undefeatable. Now, of course, you can say that I'm taking the song too literally there, because Supersonic has lost before, as he's got the Chaos Emeralds extracted from him in Sonic Unleashed in the beginning of the first cutscene of the game, and also took a sucker punch to the face by Knuckles and got all the Chaos Emeralds knocked out of him. But I believe those are extenuating circumstances. Knuckles is a character who spends much time with the power of the Master Emerald, or just the Master Emerald in general, so he should already have a lot of Master Emerald energy within him, and the Master Emerald is the only thing that can nullify the Chaos Emerald, so why shouldn't he be able to knock out Sonic like that? Not to mention, this is like a one-time thing, and Sonic was not paying attention. So yeah, Knuckles kind of caught him off guard and had the Master Emerald's power basically within him. So yes, Knuckles is going to take the W here, but I feel like if Sonic was paying attention, maybe this wouldn't have happened. I don't know. Moving on, when you got Eggman, Eggman just kind of played Sonic for a fool there. He literally just outsmarted him. And we know Eggman's got a 300 IQ, he should be smarter than Sonic in situations like these. Sonic was overconfident, therefore he loses the Chaos Emeralds. But in terms of a hand-to-hand combat with most competitors, with Knuckles maybe as an exception, Super Sonic should be able to win. That said, there's only one being in Sonic Frontiers that is capable of actually knocking the Chaos Emeralds out of Sonic, and that is the End. So I don't know why this wasn't used in the final boss, considering it happened several times throughout the game where the end was able to just completely wipe Super Sonic out and bring back base form Sonic, as the red lasers that continue to shoot at him actually is the end. As we saw in one cutscene, the same red lasers knocked out the Ancients on Chaos Island. Also, these red lasers are used during the final boss and they're a pain in the butt, but they don't just wipe out Super Sonic's abilities, as I think he's still flying right by Sage towards the end. So I don't know if it's the same lasers or they're just kind of being nice to us during this boss. Even still, here's one thing that I feel like might be essential to know. When it came to flying into Chaos Island, Super Sonic was able to successfully dodge some of the red lasers in the beginning, but then eventually he got the power knocked right out of him. And I feel like this is representative in Super Sonic's growth. Sonic at first got hit by one laser and lost all the emeralds, but now it takes several to get him down. And Sonic is able to last this long because he's now thinking about what's going to happen next and is able to move quickly to dodge as fast as possible. You see, this is exactly why we didn't need a higher form other than Super Sonic in this game. Super Sonic in Sonic Frontiers shows us just how strong this form can be. We don't need anything else. We may want to see more things, but at the end of the day, Super Sonic is virtually undefeatable. Against beings that have the clear-cut capabilities to take Super Sonic down, Super Sonic still prevails. Look what happened at the end of the game. But anyway, I was wrong about Sonic Frontiers having a higher form other than Super Sonic, but is that something you would have wanted to see in this game? Do you believe that we should have got some sort of cyber-corrupted Sonic as the final form and having him fight against the end or something along those lines? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. Anyway, thank you all again so much for watching. This is Sonic signing out. Have a super blessed day, y'all.
Why are you playing that trash?